Hey what's going on? Hope y'all are doing well. Someone said I should do a mod list of the bike, so I took a route. Uh so where do I start? Cause let me start up front. These are contour bars. I got them from Cycle Gear. They've been holding up fine. These Pro Taper bar clamps, also from Cycle Gear, drilled into the triple. That holds up well. Bunch of spacers right here and a lock nut to make sure she doesn't go nowhere. Occasionally I tighten it to make sure it's all good. And I've fallen a couple of times. These have been holding up good, no bends or anything. And you don't have to drill into your triple. They sell triples that you could buy from like Stunt parts or other brands that, you know, comes with these. I don't remember what they're called. I'm having a brain fart. But these that come on the triple that you could use instead of going the more affordable way. RSC one finger clutch. This is my Brembo from 08 through 12 R6 Frontmaster. Same thing right here. I swapped this out. This is a R6 Frontmaster 08 through 12 as well. And again, I said RSC one finger Brembo. I think these are 16 millimeters, I believe. And that is ran to my R6 monoblock caliper right there as well, but I'll get around to that. Steering stabilizer came on the bike. Oh, also this is a 09. This is a 09 zx6, not a 636. I think they made the 636s 03, 04, and then 03 through 6, I believe. Don't quote me on it. And then like 2008, 2009 through 12 they were 600s, and then after that 13 through 18 they were 636s. So this is a 600. And crash gauge, Stunt parts for the crash gauge. Haven't run anything else. Those have been holding up good. As you can see, tore that bitch up a couple of times, missing a puck. She still holds up well. Alright, the tank, this is the tank grip. This is an HD, well, it's kind of HD motor, but I just put this on today. Got this from a marine shop. If you got any like Western Marine close to you, then you could just buy it. Got it for like 20 bucks and then install it. Haven't tried it out yet because I want to practice tank tricks. I want to start jumping into the tank, and I just put a piece of it like on the seat just to see how it works out. But got that for like 20 bucks. You could get it for like 20 bucks, like I said, from like Western Marine or off of Amazon or whatever. It was close to me, so it was convenient, so I just got it. The tank was fabricated by a local guy here. Wasn't expensive at all. This over here is just paint from where I had some gas leaks, so I just paint over it, and I put the tank on it. What else? Subframe. This is NDC subframe. The subframes on these are weak. I flipped the stoppie. I broke mine. The first thing I did was my 12 bar on the old one, they come as a 2-piece subframe. This one is a 1-piece, as you can see. So the first time I twisted the rear subframe, which would be like the second piece right here, trying to do knee knocker wheelie when I was just learning, and bike fell on the tail, twisted the subframe. It was still going good, and then one day I left the house and accidentally flipped a stop because I was having issues with my front brake master. So the front brake master that came on the bike, I was having issues with it, and I hit the brake too hard, flipped the stoppie, broke the subframe. So I just went and bought an NDC. No, that's not an NDC, it's an SS Motor, my bad. SS Motor subframe. And it came, put it on. This is also Stunt parts for the rear. passenger pegs, and those hold up good. I'm thinking about doing the SS motor clip-ons for the, not clip-ons, but sub cage for the rear, because they're adjustable. This is just, you know, one piece, but she holds up fine. And then moving all around, this is a seat from Bella Customs. I still haven't tried putting my foot in the hole as yet, but it comes with the foam. You could get it like a high foam or like a flat foam, and it comes with the foam, and then it comes with the covering. This is leather, and then you just drill the hole. Oh fuck, I just burnt myself on my exhaust. You got to drill the hole in your original seat, and then put this on top of it along with the foam, and then you just staple it. It's a bunch of videos out there that shows you how to do it. I think I got a video as well on the page that shows you how to do it. Titanium bar that comes with the SS motor. There it is. Sub cage. Scraped it twice. One time on accident. Second time intentionally. Second time I intentionally fell and hurt my hand again. So down to the handbrake bracket. That's the OEM foot brake that came with it. I think that's a 2-piston, and that's a 4-piston for the R6 Master. That's a 2012, it's an 08 through 12 Yamaha R6 Master, and this is just, it's tried and true. I went on the forums, looked it up, and this is what they recommended. Also, the oversized rotor, it's from a 2008 Hayabusa rotor, because if you got the stock rotor from the ZX6, it won't work because it's smaller. So I think the stock rotor, don't quote me on the number, but I think it's like a 230 millimeter rotor, and this one is like a 260 millimeter rotor. And again, you need the oversized rotor. Also, they sell an adapter kit from NDC for the, where you could just put the Hayabusa rotor on it, and it's a front rotor, of course. And again, R6 Master, NDC dual caliper bracket. That's the OEM foot brake, and then behind it the 260 millimeter Hayabusa rotor. And if you got a 08, if you got a ZX6 and you're trying to go, or 636, you're trying to go the more affordable route, this is it. You could get the oversized kit from NDC. That's like, I believe, 310 millimeters, and that helps with the anticipating heat more. You know, it works for me. It might work for you, it might not work for you. I'm not a professional stunter. I just ride this occasionally, do my little pow-pows, you know. And that's about it. In the rear, for the tires, I run the Battle Axe S22s. They're Bridgestones. They take a while to warm up, so they might not be your best tire. I live up north, so it gets cold up here. This might not be the best tire for stunting, or, you know, in the back it doesn't really matter, but in the front I run the same thing, the Battle Axe S22s. And again, like I say, these take a longer time to warm up than regular, so if you're gonna try to do no stoppies, make sure you warm your tire up in the lot, do a couple laps before, and then you try to roll it. Because I've had a couple of cold days where I tried to do a stoppie, and it didn't go well. I didn't fall or anything, but it slipped out because they're cold. Again, majority of these tires, they come on the 1000s, like on the ZX10, or like on the Suzuki's. But it's my 600. I run them. I like them because they're also like a harder tire, like I don't remember how they name it, but for everyday use, if I'm riding over 4,000 or 5,000 miles and I'm riding hard, then, you know, this is what I'm running. So eventually I want to go to another tire in the front, because I like my stoppies. Brian 636 and Jared, they recommend a specific tire. I don't remember what the name is, but I'll try that in the future. So again, my 09 ZX6 Am I missing anything other than the front windshield that I broke and side fairings that I'll replace eventually when I get better, because I want to try to scrape the 12 bar more on command. Oh, also chain and sprocket kit. On this I'm running a 54 tooth. It's a Vortex. I'm running a 1554. So one down in the front because it came 1643. I went one down in the front and do the math with the 54 in the back. This is perfect for the highway riding. Perfect for highway riding, bro. I still keep up with traffic. I can still do at least 80 miles an hour if I'm on the freeway and not be topping out, the motor won't be screaming at me in sixth gear. And I'm not going no more than 80 anyways. And that's freeway riding or around town. I'm not going that fast because, kind of the slower the better. I'm not a speed racer out here. I'm just trying to enjoy the ride and, do speed limit. What else am I missing? I went over handlebar, triple tree, front brake masters for my handbrake and my front brake, one finger RSC clutch, SS Moto rear subframe, Cox stunt part crash gauge. I think they're one of the best in the game, and they also sell replacement pucks, so I gotta get some. NDC dual caliper bracket. That's 7 things that I've done. NDC dual caliper bracket, R6 monoblock, 4-piston caliper, high booster rotor for the big rotor. I'm thinking and talking. And then Bella seat, the stunt seat, and of course the tank. So that's what, 11 things that I've done to this bike. Oh, also I do the clean air mod. If you can see this hose right here, that is the clean air mod running from breather coming up to the front, and you see her hanging out right there. Also, these 2 wires I did for my fans because someone told me I should run a fuse in between the battery and the wire for the fans, but I didn't run a fuse in the last switch that I put on. That was right here, and of course I blew the switch out, so now I just got these 2 pigtails, female connectors, and I just plug them in, and she runs. The fan kicks on and I just take it off whenever, so it works well. So that's what, 13 things I've done. The tank is not necessary, but because I want to go into jumping into the tank to do spreaders, I eventually did that, and it looks cooler. Also with the tank, with the OEM tank that I had on, I think it was like 3 point, I want to say the tank before I got it customized, don't quote me on the number, but just say the OEM tank was 3.4 gallons. When I beat it in with a hammer in that video, it cut it down to like 1.3 gallons. It cut it in more than half. So I couldn't ride for more than 20 minutes. And then went to the local guy, got the tank fabricated, and now it's back up to like 3.1 gallons. So I don't recommend beating it in, because I think, well, you could beat it in, but I beat it in too much. So, But again, 09 ZX6, and this is a build list. This thing is run magnificently. I haven't had any issues with her outside of fuel pump. I've had a couple fuel pump issues, and I changed the filter because I don't know if it was ever changed. Changed the filter on it. She runs good. The oil, I run the oil. I filled the oil all the way up, so I think it requires 3.5 quarts or 3 quarts, and I put like 3.5 in it. So my oil level is above the oil line. So, and I just do that because if you're gonna be in long wheelers, then you need that oil to still be circulating to the motor, so it was recommended. But outside of that, the fuel pump going out on me, I changed the stator, I changed the rectifier. She starts right up, she powers up every time. I just get on and go. So yeah, this is a build list for my 2009 Kawasaki ZX6R.